Hello everyone and welcome back to Speed Force Racing. We are here today for the British Grand Prix for GP4 and I am joined today by Kvyat 26 Torpedo or Fletcher, who was of course in GP3 with McLaren. Oliver couldn't make it today, he's ill basically, so he couldn't make it today, so Fletcher has jumped in for him today. Fletcher, how are you today?
I'm doing very good. I mean, call me one of the most unpopular opinions, but I'm not really a huge fan of Stone. So, I mean, it's a great track to race on if you want to watch F1, but I don't really like racing on it, so I can only imagine some of these drivers are going to struggle.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Obviously, I've already raced around this circuit in GP1, and I spun 3 times, I think it was, and yeah, it didn't go well for me. I think it was turn one I spun the most, and it was one. I think the other one was Cops. Those two corners are definitely very difficult, I would say. It's really flat out corners, of course, which can easily lose a car around there.
I think this whole track, to be honest, is just very spin city. Like, curbs are like a death trap around here.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we've got a couple of cars coming out now. We have the two Ferraris, who is, I think it's Swanee. Is it Swanee? Yeah, Swanee and Simo. Simo has just well, she decided to race again after a disappointing GP5 result. GP5 race is still going, of course, but it did unfortunately crash out. So Energy Dan has given her another chance, and she's actually one of the first ones out as well.
So I'm very confident, having just came from Silverstone. So
yeah,
she might be able to, you know. I'm being confident. I reckon top 15 for Libby today.
Yeah.
In qualifying.
Yeah. But
in qualifying, I reckon it can happen.
This is where now she's going to score points in GP4. She hasn't scored any points at all in GP5, but then this is where her first appearance in GP4 now, she's just going to score points out of nowhere.
I mean, if you're looking at it from Libby's perspective, she really has nothing to lose here.
Oh no, she hasn't.
So she can just drive the wheels off that car as much as she wants and just go for it. And well, it's good enough to say, but the Ferrari, both of them are actually very close on track. So team orders are getting in early at the Ferrari garage.
Yeah, she's got Hooky behind her. I think Hooky has backed out, of course, a little bit, but to give Simo some space. Simo is about to begin her lap now. We will be on board with her because why not? And we'll talk you through the lap of Silverstone. So coming up with turn one now through this corner is actually called Abbey, and then this is going through Farm now. She's pretty much flat out through these first two corners. Now going towards what's it called? Is it Village? Yeah, it's Village. And then on to Wellington Straight. Of course, one of the opportunities to overtake going towards Brooklands. It's 28.6 for a first sector. Takes a lot of curb through Brooklands and through Luffield. And now, very nice exit through Luffield. Now coming towards Cops. Just where Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen made contact, as we all know. Now coming towards Maggots, Beckett's and Chackle. Very fast left, right, left. As Hooky retired. I don't know what's happened to Hooky.
Maybe a quali ban.
Possibly. As now she comes down the Hangar Straight now. I think it's probably where we'll see the most overtakes here today, and now through Stowe and towards Vale and Club to finish her first lap. Well, our first timed lap of the day. She will do a 1 minute 30.9. Sorry, as Swanee in the Ferrari does a 28.7, of course, and Simo has spun and she's lost the front wing. But luckily she hasn't lost the tyres, so she can carry on if she wants to. Of course, it was a wet qualifying session in GP5. I was watching it as Janeji goes pole on the medium tyres. The 28.2, that's a very good lap from there, from Janeji.
Dodonis. Oh, so that's going to be Dodonis and Gneji. I reckon these two might be battling it out at the top today because these guys have actually been proven that they can be blisteringly quick on occasion.
Yeah, I think Dodonis and Gneji are in top 3 of the championship. I will go through the championship order when we are loading up to the race, because there's not really much to talk about when we're loading up towards the races. Shadow Lancers is at 1 minute 31.4. I think we might have made a mistake. Energy Dan, we haven't seen Energy Dan much up there. Much. He's has gone pole with a 1 minute 28.142.
There's a spin. I think that might be Williams of Shadow Lancer. Here it is.
I think Shadow Lancers actually said, I was looking at GP4 chat, and I think he's actually on pad today. Just because he's got some problems with his G29 pedals, apparently. There's something to do with his brake pedal, I think it is. So he's on pad today.
I've always enjoyed my trusty controller. Never gone wrong. Apart from the one time it did.
I'm on pad. I've always been on pad. Look where I am. In freaking.
Oh, I made
GP1.
a mistake in the fact.
Sorry for the language.
Turned off. I turned my pad vibrations off by accident. So every time I went around a corner, I didn't have any feeling. I was like, "Oh no, what have I done?" You think it was the pad? It was actually me. So just proves how much I know.
As Gneji now goes top again with the 27.7 with the MCSC right behind him with the 28.0. Can we find anyone on the lap? Who is on the lap? Is that it?
I think the Mercedes of Ryan maybe might be on a lap. I am not too sure.
Ryan. No, because the ERS is going up. He's not losing it.
Yeah.
I will of course turn now. What is it? The lap date off for the race.
On a lap.
Gneji on a lap? I think Gneji's on another lap. Yes, he is.
Well, I'll have a look.
But not much DRS left, only 5% left. So, be very slow throughout the straight. So let's see if he is improving. Not really.
Going through Stowe and Vale, you don't really need as much ERS. They are naturally quite slow corners.
Yeah.
So
down the hanger straight, you would definitely need it. I think he would probably lost a lot of time. And he does invalidation. He does get pulled into the pits. I think Swanee will be pulling into the pits as well. Same with Ryan Van Doom. Everyone looks comfortable with their first lap. Is Capricorn in the LP?
No, his ERS is going up, I believe, so I don't think he's on a lap.
2 people on out laps now, as Psychus is actually about to begin his lap. So we will stay with him. Again, he is about to start, well, he's just started his first lap of the day. Looks like he was staying in the pits until the track got a bit quieter. So comes towards village and now the Wellington straight. We've got a spinner of the, I think it's an Alpine of Capricorn maybe.
The Wellington Swait is my favourite of all the straight lines.
Comes down the old start finish straight now. Now into Cop's corner. He was flat out through there. You can see he was flat out.
Very tidy.
The throttle. Been a very tidy
I've noticed the invalidations of round Stowe can actually be very difficult. You need to like absolutely nail it.
It's a difficult corner as well, I would say. As he does 1 minute 3 point something. No, I can't remember what that was. It's like the 2. But it comes towards Stowe now. So Psychos is about to finish his lap. Pro Oliver, I think it will be the next one to complete a lap. We'll go to him once Psychos does he gets second. 1 minute 27.
It is worth mentioning that Haas and McLaren are very close together. There they go, they're going to pull that gap. I believe it's Al. Yes, it is.
Syme? VFL Syme? I think he's on that. Or is he? No, he's not. Maybe? No, he's not. Lewis? maybe.
Fluffy.
Snellweg, he's started a lap. But I think we'll stay with Paul Oliver because I think he'll be the closest one to cross the first one to cross the line. A lot of people are on a medium, so potential rain maybe?
Maybe the late race, I guess.
So pretty much we did see some medium runners at the start of the session, but
It is worth noting a purple sector. Could be a good lap here from Oliver, could be pole.
so here comes Oliver now through Vale and Club, and now
Very nicely
towards
controlled.
the Hamilton straight, and he does go pole at 27.5.
Be interested to see if anyone can actually beat that time.
Snellweg, he is.
Dan's just started his lap.
Snellweg's is under 4 tenths up on his time, so he could go up to around about P8 at the moment. He's got a car behind him, not sure who that is, and he's just invalidated. That's very unlucky for him, but he can just pull straight into the pits, which he has done there. VFL has actually just started a lap, but we will go with Dan. You can see, just mentioned.
Dan just about to finish sector 1. Oh, he's lost time.
I think it's very rare. Normally, and he's actually invalidated as well. I don't know if you spotted that.
You can be annoyed yourself, but I think 6. That's not. I think that 6 is a good position to have in the race. You're not too far in that midfield, but you've got a good foundation to build upon. Especially as how tight we know Abbey is down into farm.
So it looks like Swanee. He's on the medium tyres.
How do you attack Maggots and Beckett's as a GP1 driver?
Maggots and Beckett's. It's a difficult corner. Well, they're all difficult, as Simo has retired. He looks like she's lost it at turn 1. So at the very start of it, you want to really attack the curbs and go in towards Beckett's. You want to go down a gear, and then down another 2 gears for Chapel, and then it will give you a good run down towards the Hangar Straight.
I think Maggots and Beckett's are one of those corners that it's hard for any division to like get absolutely spot on. It makes or breaks a lap.
Yeah. They are difficult, but you know.
I think Silverstone's just a naturally difficult track.
Yeah, if you're a driver in GP1, then you should know where you gain all the time and lose all the time as well. That's what it is in GP1. As an FCFC, he goes down a gear. I would go down to 5th like he does there to get a good run going down to Hangar Straight. And MCSC currently in P4, no 28.0. On the exit of Stowe, coming towards Vale, and
this could be good here. This could be in the 26s.
And he will do a 1 minute 27.357
brilliant
pole.
His teammate is also on a lap. Oh no, he's invalidated.
I think who is behind him? Right, Doom is actually behind him. Opens that DRS. He is 3 tenths up on his time at the moment, which will put him around P5, just ahead of Lewis. His current time is a 1 minute 28.2. He comes through Stowe now towards Vale and Club, and he just invalidates, unfortunately. A lot of people invalidating through on the exit of Stowe.
I believe it would be Simon Palmer next. Here we go, Simon Palmer. It's like his lap in the Haas.
Yeah, I believe it is Simon Palmer. Unless MCFC is on another lap. Let's double check him. I don't think he is, no. So we'll go back on board with Simon Palmer.
Very clean first sector.
And he's done pretty much the exact same time. on it than his previous lap. So he's not really improving here.
Now we're getting to the real technical part of the lap.
Yeah.
He's either going to gain time or he's going to lose the lap here, so let's see.
So he stays in 7th gear through cops and then goes to 8th, go on board, goes down a gear, 6th gear, stays in 6th gear. He might lose a little bit of time. 5th gear is probably the optimum gear through Chapel, but he's about 2 tenths up on his time going through Stone now. Make sure he doesn't invalidate, which he's going wide, and he is not going to invalidate. The game's let him off this time. Now,
For any other time that would have been a validation, but
yeah,
he's got away with one.
Maybe the game thought he's losing time there, so he goes all over the place.
That was close. That's what happens when you push for it so it bites back.
He didn't improve on his time either, so
his teammate is also on a lap. Oh no, he isn't. He's backing off.
Pro Oliver, is he on the lap? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is on mediums. He's almost 2 tenths up, so this could be actually a pole up on the mediums here from Oliver. It'll be worth watching.
Tell you what, if he gets pole, well, even in the top 10 on the mediums, it's a very good effort. It goes wide, but through Beckett's. Goes down to gear 4th. Okay, interesting gear. And he's still improving.
He knows his teammate does not want to give Oliver a little toe.
He might get a tiny bit of toe. Might have, I'm not too sure. Towards Vale and Stone now. And then, of course, the hanger. Oh! He's cut the corner and he's lost it.
That could have been pole.
Yeah.
I think he knows it.
No, what is it? It's not that. So his best lap for Oliver was actually on soft tyres. Janeji's best lap is actually on soft tyre, on medium tyres, but he's now on soft tyres, so he could potentially go for pole. Katsaikas, who I'm on board with right now, he is currently around about half a tenth up. Is there anyone about to cross the line? What about the Red Bull of Dodonis? Yes, he is. He's 6.5 tenths up on his time. Potential top 3 with this lap at the moment.
Nice entry from the Williams. Quite aggressive on the turn in. Drops it down to 5th. Optimal gear.
And
Donis goes pole
with a 27.1. We'll go with Janeji this time because he's gone on the grass and that's his qualifying over, unfortunately.
Interesting to know that Anoja didn't do a second lap.
Yeah. I think that Adonis might be on pole here. Katsaikas, is he going to improve? No, he won't. Lewis has unfortunately invalidated, so that's qualifying over for him. Snellweg is 4 tenths up. Goes flat out through cops.
Here comes the Hassel Sism. He goes into the pits. Simon Palmer.
I think Energy Stan is coming in as well, so he's not doing any more running. Snellweg, he's currently 8 tenths up on his lap time. This could be put in P6, maybe. We've got an AlphaTauri about to cross the line. That might be Janeji, yes it is. And we've got Simon Palmer also about to cross the line as well. Is he going to improve? He will improve. He gets hot into P10. We've got McLaren of Snellweg. Where's it going to put him? He's going to put him P6. Katsaikas is not on the lap. Swanee is next across the line. He doesn't improve. Stays P9. Ryan Van Doom is now next. He goes on to P6. Good luck there from Ryan Van Doom. Dodonis is in, and I think that is qualifying complete. So this will be your grid order for the British Grand Prix. I think Katsaikas has actually run out of fuel here. Did Pro Oliver? Magi's has put in the chat. I don't think Pro Oliver did his lap time on the... No, he will be on the softs, Magi. His best lap was set on the soft tyres. But Janeji will be starting P4 on those medium tyres.
Well, my prediction for Libby to get top 16 has come true.
Yeah. No, you actually said top 15, didn't you? I'm sure you said top 15, not 16.
I ain't too sure, but wherever I said it's happened. I think she'll be quite happy with that, to be honest. I know I'll be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially when using GP4, division higher than yours anyway. So just waiting on Katsuikus for his mechanics to pull him into the his box. Still waiting. There we go. Right, so this is your grid for the British Grand Prix. Dadonis will line up on pole position on those soft tyres. MCSC will be in second, Pro Oliver third, Janeji will be in fourth on those medium tyres. Katsuikus will be in fifth, Ryan Van Doom sixth, Snellweg seventh, Lewis in eighth, Energy Dan in ninth, Swanee in 10th, Simon Palmer 11th. Got I'm just going to call him VFL, I can be short a bit better. Will be in P12, Capricorn in P13, Tommy Gunn in P14, Semo in P15, Tom in 16, Alman 17, Jim Trav 18, and Hookie 19. Bottom three did not set a lap time.
I think Hookie's got it all to do from the back.
Oh, he's been up there this season in GP4, so he's got... I think he'll be able to definitely get into the points for him. So while we're waiting for this loading to happen, we will have a look at the standings now. So, Lionel GP4. So in first position at the moment we have Dadonis with 119 points, followed by Capricorn in second with 103 points. Janeji will be in third with 73 points. And then we have Swanee in P4, MCSC in 5th, Lewis in 6th, Shadowlance at 7th, Pro Oliver 8th, Tommy Good on 9th, Hookie 10th, Spitdog 11th, Snellweg 12th, Katsuikus 13th, Energy Dan 14th, Vladimir 15th, VFL 16th, Christoph 17th, Alman 18th, Izzy Boy Alfie 19th, and Simon Palmer in 20th. This is your constructors. Alpine currently leads the way on 138 points, with Red Bull in second with 121 points. Then third is Alfa Romeo with 114 points. Fourth place is AlphaTauri. Fifth is McLaren. Sixth is Williams. Seventh is Aston Martin. Eighth is Mercedes. Ninth is Ferrari. And Haas is in 10th position. So they finally got the formation lap underway. I think that was actually good timing. Get everything up and running. There we are. So a lot of people are on the soft tyres. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the mediums.
This doesn't look very realistic. It's sunny day in Britain. What's going on?
So it looks like, well, I know because I will of course race around here. It's an easy one-stop strategy around Britain. It's a soft, medium, medium, soft strategy, as you can see there from a predicted pit stop strategy. Hello all of the 16 viewers, welcome to the stream. Now we are about to get underway for the British Grand Prix. Currently on their formation lap, Donis lines up on pole of course with MCSC second, Pro Oliver in third position. So I'm going to do a top 3 prediction. I'm going to say MCSC, no there's no order by the way, MCSC, Janeji, and I'm going to say Snellweg for my top 3. Fletcher?
I'm going to predict that the top 3 is not going to change.
Okay.
From qualifying into the race, I reckon these guys are all going to stay together.
In any order, or as they are now?
I thought Anozia first, Donis third, Oliver second.
Okay. Of course, you guys can join in with your predictions if you would like to. We are about to get this race underway as the AI finally takes over of all these drivers. I think it would be actually pretty cool if we could actually do this ourselves and line up. But it makes sense, to be fair.
I'm just saying, if my top 3 prediction comes true, then I'm going to have to start taking bookings for fortune tellings.
So, just waiting on Hooky now to line up, and we'll get this race underway. And there we are, so waiting for the driver to line up, and there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're off for the British Grand Prix for GP4. Adonis gets a decent start, an excellent start. MCFC doesn't get a great start. Pro Oliver gets a decent start, but MCFC does keep that lead from second place. From Pro Oliver.
Oh, what happened to Shadow?
He's on pad, of course, so he probably didn't have a clue how he engages the clutch. That might have been the problem for him. I believe. But it's been a decent start from everyone. Not much. There's 2 Hasses of Simon Palmer. What's going on down there? There's massive. There's going to be 3 wide. The 2 Hasses and the McLaren of Tommy Gunner there as well. And we've got 2 spinners.
Huge spin at the
Who
back.
is that? That is Energy Dan. I think it was an Alpha Romeo. Might have been Lewis as well. Yeah, it was both spun. We'll go back towards the front as Ryan Van Doom's all on the back of Kite Cycles going towards Cops.
Now we're going to go wide. Gineji now on all over the rear of Ryan Van Doom. Going to be a huge train of tow going onto this straight. Here we go, might see a move from Gineji.
So here comes Gineji and Ryan Van Doom.
Down the inside of Stowe.
Oh, they made contact. They have made contact.
The room.
For me, that is racing incident. Right, it's racing incident for me. Ryan Van Doom did have priority of the corner. He was in front. Gineji should have backed out a bit.
I mean, if you're Hockey right now, you're laughing your head off from pretty much dead last to 15th. I think you're going to enjoy that one.
We've got another
yellow flag. That's a Red Bull. That's Adonis.
Our race leader has spun on turn 1. Turn 1 is very difficult. And
I can only apologise.
I think Alman's
done
the same as well.
almost collects Dan.
So Hooky and Jim Trav are battling. Jim Trav has actually got front wing damage.
Will Hooky make a move? Yes, he is.
Yes, he will.
Dan inside. No point fighting there from Jim. I'd assume you let your teammate through. Yep, there we go.
I think Jim Trav is a reserve today because Vladimir is normally in the AlphaTauri. As I think it will. Oh, who is that? Snellwig! Snellwig has just lost it in Cobb, and he's lost his whole front wing. That's unfortunate, but we'll go on with Prolover.
With a brilliant move going into Baggets and Beckett.
But Prolover's going to come back at him now. Prolover should get this move done. Is MCFC going to fight it? I think he will. No, he will not. Prolover will leave Prolover and let Prolover take the lead. The Cat Psychers is also gaining on this battle for the lead. Let's say we've got a little battle going on with the AlphaTauri. Oh, it's going to be
Shadow in the wall virtual safety car. Oh, and Simo with a 5-second penalty.
Why have we got a virtual?
I believe because Oliver crashed into the wall, so it might have just been debris.
Okay. So 2 guys that are pitting, Snellwing and Jim Trav. Both of them, of course, lost their front wing on that lap.
Schism in AI mode. I don't think that is allowed.
That is not allowed. It seems like he's out of it now.
Hockey in 10th. He's had a great start in the first 3 laps.
Yeah, oh yeah, great start from him. He was in last place.
He kept his nose clean.
Shadow Lancer is in as well. I don't think Shadow Lancer likes this pad as Snellweg has retired. What's
maybe in a fit of rage. Maybe in a fit of rage. Did he crash in the pits?
I think he did. You know. I'm gonna say with Shadow. See if we can see Snellweg's car. I can't go on board with him. It won't let me. But I think he's actually lost it in the pits. He has now disappeared, so I don't know.
Did he lose on pit exit trying to get to
I
Egan?
think he's in a Roman Grosjean. Where Roman Grosjean lost it in the pits in one of the practice sessions, I think it was 2018. I
They were
think.
just trying to be too eager? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, with Drimshab and Shadow Lancer on those hard tyres. I'm not expecting anyone to come into the pits just yet. I don't think anyone is. As
And
MCSC,
he has left the session, he's lagged out.
he has lagged out. Literally, might have to give him an invite if you have got him.
I'll take a photo of his user to
Alright.
and I'll move on.
So what safety
If he
car
does
do we
get,
have today?
if he gets the window, I'll get like an assist or something. Is that what's? Right.
And he has joined back. He's joined back.
There we go. Sorted.
So you have that beautiful Aston Martin safety car. It's probably expected to have a Aston Martin round Britain, because obviously Aston Martin are a British team, of course.
It's a beauty.
It is a beauty. So much better than the Mercedes.
I think I'd rather look at that car like than some of these F1 cars, honestly. it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Right.
And then I don't think the MCFC is back in its car yet.
This safety car might be out for a while.
Oh, what's going? Dan's got a...
Dan with the drive-through.
Why is he... What's that for?
Speeding.
I'm guessing they were cylinder delta. And he didn't notice that by the looks of it.
Probably, I guess he's just speeding under the safety car.
Wait, hang on, he's just got another one. Has he just got 2 drive-throughs? Quickly check race director.
Yes, he has.
He's got 2 drive-throughs.
How is that gonna work? Does he have to go through the pit lane twice?
He will have to. As soon as the safety car's over, he's going to have to pit on the
And then
same
do it
lap as the
again.
safety car, and then do it again the lap after.
That-
This has completely ruined his race. He's going to be about a minute behind
drive-through
everyone.
was bad enough. 2 is just unheard of.
Dan has looked this season, hasn't been great. We've got Tommy Gunner, who has pulled into the pits. So I guess these early stoppers might be actually changing strategy. They might be doing something like a medium strategy instead.
And some of them might be going to the hards. Just take them to the end.
Yeah, hard can do the whole race.
Yeah, Tommy has
And
gone
he
to the
has gone
hards.
onto the hards. So he'll be doing the rest of the race on these hard tyres. And do you know what? He has now got a very good chance to win this race. Because he doesn't have to pit again. Everyone else in front of him still needs to pit, of course, except from Dodonis and of course Energy Dan has got two drive-throughs, so he's completely out of it now. But Tommy Gunner has a very good chance to win this Grand Prix, because he doesn't need to stop again. He can go to the end now. All he needs to do is keep it clean, keep it consistent, and he's got it.
I'm gonna guess the safe car will be in this lap. I can't really see it being out for much longer.
Yeah, well, it depends when everyone's caught up. So in Gym Trap, there's a caught up, the safety car will be in that lap.
There has been some occasions where the safety car does not let you catch up.
That's what might have happened to Energy Dan.
Well, Dan's gonna make it work now. I don't know how, but he's got to find a way to make this work. Praying for a safety car, probably.
He's gonna have to. Yeah, I think that's his only choice now. Really, is to pray for another safety car now.
It's also worth mentioning, Libby in 11th.
She's doing a great job at the moment.
She's doing
Safety car's in this lap.
spectacularly.
Very
Yeah, that goes
late
and
call.
caught up at the back.
So Proliver can't really go early now. He's gonna have to go late. Hasn't really got any choice.
When does he go for it? Now he's bolted.
Yeah, he's gone. 5-second penalty for Lewis. And MCFC and Pro Oliver both pulled away from third place from Cat Cycus already. Shadow Lancer with a 3-second part-time penalty for multiple warnings. Who can we look at the moment? Yeah.
There's a little bit of a scrap going on between Janeji and Hooky.
There sure is. So we'll stay with this battle from now on. Janeji, of course, trying to make, well, trying to come back from that early.
Ooh, very close to contact.
We've got Lewis trying to go around the outside of Simo, but Simo defends really well and keeps at P11 at the moment. Lewis is actually going to try and come back at Simo.
Oh,
He's going to do a Lewis Hamilton.
Oh.
Please don't be like that. And Simo does back out of it. Alman nearly goes into the back of Simo, but he does take avoiding action. But with that,
side by
Dan,
side is a cops. Yeah, it's smart from Alman there to back out.
Energy Dan should be in this lap service drive-through, otherwise he will be disqualified.
I remember that. I don't know where it was. I think it was like an F3 race or an F2 race years ago. I think it was Lewis Hamilton. He went 3 wide into Maggots and Buckets.
Oh really? Okay.
So it can work if you know.
Dan is staying out. As Adonis has now got past him out.
He's getting cramped at the back.
It really is.
There's not a lot of room to play with.
Got a yellow flag
and
set to
that's
one
the
as VFL.
schism.
VFL is round. Turn 1 is a very difficult corner.
Any damage on the Haas?
Yes, he's lost his whole front wing. So unfortunate there for him.
Never mind, we look on.
We look at. So Tommy Gunner. This is not what he wants at the moment. He's stuck in this traffic.
Oliver's pulled a great gap away from me and Tommy's racing now, like, he isn't really racing someone now, man, because he knows they have to pit again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was Tommy, I'll just kick the tyres in.
Our man goes wide. It might be a warning for him for going wide there. All on the back of Simo. DRS should be enabled on lap 8.
Could see him moving to
Lewis is out. Lewis has spun. I'm not sure if you made contact. He was in a tight battle with Energy Dan, and we haven't got another safety car.
We'll see under Schism now. If Dan had just made one of his drive-throughs,
no, that's not what he wants. He should have served it earlier.
He'd have been in a better position than he was now.
Dan, yeah, he should have served it straight away.
Oh, Libby with a 5-second penalty.
Oh, Alman's gone into the back of Simo.
Alright, what tyres are they going on to? It's worth noting the leaders have stayed out.
Lewis is left. Alman's got served up 5 seconds. Same with Simo. She's got to serve 5 seconds. Simo will go on to the hards. Alman's gone on to the mediums with the front wing change as well.
Lots of safety cars.
So now
and there might be a few more today.
Hockey's now gone up to P6 from starting last. So now let's have a look at the penalties first. So Energy down with still, I believe, 2 drive-through penalties. I'm sure he has got 2 drive-through penalties. Shadow Lancer with 6 seconds and Simo and Alman with 5 seconds. Now we'll go back to position changes. Yeah, as expected, Hockey has made 13 positions at the moment. And the top 6 still needs to pit as well. And Pro Oliver, MCFC, Cat Cycus, Simon Palmer, Janeji and Hookey still needs to pit.
Your prediction for the Donis to get into the top 3 is still on. He's in 8th right now. You guys gotta remember Dan will have to serve the drive-through, but I don't think he'd know the information.
It is a bit naughty, but I just want to double check it if Dan has got 2 drive-throughs. But it looks like he does. And it might be just a time penalty and a drive-through, or it could be 2 drive-throughs.
It's very rare to get 2 drive-throughs, isn't it, really?
Yeah. No, we've got another car in. Here is that. That's
There
MCFC
you
in the
go.
pits. Same with
I've got
Oliver.
Oliver.
So MCFC's followed Oliver in. That's probably MCFC's plan all along, is to do whatever Oliver does. I believe they should be going on to the medium tyres. And I think they both do. They are
Yep.
both on medium tyres, yep. Puts Tommy Gunner up to 7th now.
So did we ever wait on the cat not to pit yet?
Yeah.
Tyres are looking in quite decent condition. So
Yeah, you still got the shine on them, haven't you?
yeah, so probably, I think the safety cars kind of helped these tyres quite a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. But again, he
I
can't
think-
go onto the exact same tyres. He can't do a soft. He has to do a soft medium.
Yeah, I think he should be okay. Top 5 maybe. I think that's the least he could get right now.
Yeah.
Hooky, by the way, no, because it's gone to 4th.
But of course, still needs to
Okay.
stop as well. But he's on a medium tyre, so he can go longer.
Hooky is like driving like a man possessed today.
At the moment, DOTD will be the hooky.
Yeah, 1000%. I think deserved to.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far. He still needs a pit, of course, and get back up there. Simo and Alman. Contact between them, but both again. Safety car is in this lap. Back to Katsaikas. So Katsaikas has actually lost a lot of room between him and the Aston Martin safety car. Katsaikas warming up his tyres. When is he going to go? I think he's gone. He has gone just before the final corner. I mean, the Bale corner. Alman's come into the pits. He's lost a bit of his front wing after making contact with Simo and Katsaikas. And Energy Dan has been disqualified. He obviously has forgotten about his drive-through penalty. That's very unfortunate there for him.
Ah no. Fortunate for Dan, but I think he'll be there for the next one.
Yeah, I could definitely see he is improving Energy Dan. As Katsaikas has made an excellent start from Simon Palmer. He's already second up. Janeji has gone all the way back up to 3rd position.
Yeah, Katsaikas needs to make advantage now of these tyres and the fact that Simon Palmer will hold Janeji up.
Yeah, he needs to try and somehow save his race. Pretty much now. I think
Tommy
he has
Gunner,
made
by the way. By pitting onto the hards, he's now in a prime position for to take this race win. There's a yellow flag,
That is
and
for
that is
Alman.
Alman. A lot of spinners today.
Yeah, there's Janeji. He's all on the back of Simon Palmer.
Oh, Oliver and Simo very tight into Maggots and Beckett's. No, we might see a move here into Stowe. Libby defending. Late on the brakes from Oliver. Libby backs off. Now MCFC might come down inside into there. Oh,
Massive
he
dive
does. Great move.
But gets the move done. Good move there from MCFC.
Doesn't matter how the move is done.
Oh
As long as it's
no!
clean.
Oh dear. Simo has just not her fault. She just lost the car, and VFL had nowhere to go. I'm going in the back of Simo, and now VFL has completely lost his front wing. That's very unfortunate there from VFL.
Nothing that you can do. Sometimes you're losing, sometimes you
Yeah.
take faults to avoid it. Happened to me at Austria, but you move on to next week. I mean, he's not really out the races, really. He can still come back.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how long he keeps his head up, just perseveres. Race is never over.
4 cars currently battling for P2 of Simon Palmer, Janeji, Hooky, and Adonis.
Oh, here we go. Janetti and Simon Palmer now.
Trying everything he can to try and get past Simon Palmer. DRS should be enabled next lap, so lap 12. Janetti gets an excellent
flag, and that's Simo taking out Shadow. Huge crash. Oh,
and
wow.
we got another safety car. That's a save Cat Cycus massively. Same with, I think the top 4 should be coming in now.
Huge accident at the back, just on Stowe.
I didn't catch that, unfortunately. So Janetti has stayed out. Cat Cycus has stopped. Hooky stayed out. Simon Palmer's come in. So Hooky and Janetti have both stayed out. We've got 4 people in the pits with Flat Cat Cycus, Simon Palmer, Jim Trav and Ryan Van Doom. He might be... what's he doing? Is he going on to brand new mediums again? Yes he is, with no front wings, so just changing his strategy a little bit. Ryan Van Doom. Jim Trav goes on to soft tyres. That's going to be pushed towards the end.
I mean, if you're confident enough in yourself, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's true. So, it's now Janetti leading the way with fourth different race leader of this Grand Prix already. It's only 12 laps in. Hooky has now made his way up to P2, of course, still hasn't stopped. The rest of the field have. The top 2 are the only ones yet to stop.
Well, Hooky, he's our last the first challenge by the looks of things. Safety car will be out for maybe another 2 laps, maybe 1.
Yeah. Waiting on VFL, really.
We're not even halfway through this race and there's been 3 safety cars.
With 5 non-finishers. Shadow Lancer, Simo, Lewis, Snailweg, and Energy Dan all out. Energy Dan with that unfortunate disqualification.
Right. I'm just admiring this Aston Martin safety car. I feel transfixed by its beauty. I'm just looking at it. My eyes just fixed to the screen.
I think it was France. I think it was a French Grand Prix when the Aston Martin safety car got released.
It's one of them when you're in like broadcast mode and your mouse drooling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just...
I loved it when the Aston Martin safety car came out during the French. I'm pretty sure it was a French Grand Prix. I was broadcasting it and I was speechless all the time when I saw it.
Oh. You pray for a safe car to come out, not just for your round race, just but to look at the thing.
Yeah. Such a great car. I think it's an Aston Martin Vantage, I think it's called.
I don't really have that much idea.
So only one person with the penalty at the moment, that is Owlman, with some 5 seconds. I'm not sure how many 5 seconds he has. Oh no, he's got a 5 second and a 3 seconds. So safety car should be in this lap as Tommy Gunnar has just caught us up to the field.
Safety car. The car should be in this lap probably then, shouldn't it really?
Yeah, it should be in this lap. So these
I'm interested to say that Tommy's pit, right?
Yeah, why is he... interesting.
He could have started out on them hards.
He could have, but I kind of get why he stopped, though, because he knows that would be on old hard tyres, which will just be defended for the rest of the race, which I don't like doing either.
I don't think anyone likes doing it.
No.
I think you'd rather have like a 10-second gap.
And I'm doing it mostly because I'm of course in GP1, the fastest guys in the division, and I'm nowhere near their pace. I'm just like, just trying to stick with them as much as I can, really. So, safety cars, lights has now gone out. Janetti, he is now, of course, the safety car for the next third of the lap. so it's up to him when he wants to go. Still trying to warm up these tyres.
Right.
And he has gone very early. He's caught out Hooky big time. He's already made a 1.3 second gap to 1.4 second gap to Hooky now. 1.5.
1.5.
Janeji has made an excellent start. As now Dadonis.
Oh. Oliver and Ozia, they're getting very close together now.
Yeah, same with Dadonis and Hooky. Dadonis goes down the inside of Hooky and
Oh,
Dadonis gets the
Ozia
move
tries to move down the inside and Oliver blocks him off. Great defending from Oliver.
We've got Capricorn looking at Hooky in the other Alpine. Capricorn, he's going to have a look. Very nice and clean between the two.
Side. Hockey's got the inside, but he's going to come back.
Still side by side.
This is a great battle. They might follow this into stone. A little bit of wheel banging. Hockey might have to accept, and he does. Well, Hockey's going to come back. Hockey's come back. Oh, great battling.
I don't think he's going to be stopping just there just yet.
Oh, Oliver the 3 second. That's going to bring an Ozia right back into this.
Hooky is going to come back at Capricorn. Down a hanger straight. Moves out that slipstream. Tries to go down the inside of Stowe, but he can't do that, unfortunately. I think Capricorn just has that little bit more grip than him at this stage of the race.
I think I was going to attack these to softs. These mediums, yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
So MCSC.
Here we
Right
go.
in the back of Oliver. Anything can happen between these two? Not at the moment.
Oliver locks up. Here we go. We're going to have to block the inside. Great defending.
Good defending there for Oliver.
This is a huge train. What Ozia needs now is for his teammate to hold everybody up. And if you start just picking these off one by one.
So I think Jim Trav just got past Simon Palmer. Jim Trav, of course, on his soft tyres, so of course he has to be aggressive. Our man with the 3 second tyre penalty.
We're going to see a move.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car battle for P3 at the moment.
Oh, Ryan Van Diem almost loses it. Tommy going to pick off VFL.
DRS is now enabled.
Oh, VFL's out.
He's
He's crashed. Is that going to be another safety car? Don't think so.
No, I think... No, we are carrying on here. So, Dadonis not really catching Janeji here. Janeji is actually pulling away here.
This is getting tight now. Cabrera is really holding 4th to 11th. He's holding everyone up.
DRS is now enabled, so we see more overtakes, and there's an overtake about to happen between Tommy Gunner and Owlman. Tommy Gunner will try and go down on the outside.
Oh, Owlman's coming back.
Owlman is coming back.
Ah, Tommy's got the move, I think.
No, he hasn't just yet.
Ooh.
Bit of contact, but now Tommy Gunner has got the move done. And now, Hooky and Capricorn back for the battle for P3. I think Hooky will be coming back at him down the hanger straight if he can get a good exit through Chapel.
Oh, Cabrera going a little bit wide, but I think he's caught it. No, all the way now. Look at the speed. Oh.
As Capricorn tries to go, and there is contact made between the two, and there's an AlphaTauri for Oliver. I think he's got caught up in that as well.
Here comes Hockey pitting.
So Hooky is pitting now, going onto the soft tyres. Jim Trav is now up to 7th. His next target is Katsaikas. Tommy Gunner gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Oh, he almost lost it there, Tommy Gunner. Swanee and Cobb. Although one thing I will give Silverton is that he's very unpredictable.
Yeah.
He'll always just bring you to an exciting race.
I still don't know who's going to win this Grand Prix.
Honestly, I have no idea. Because Janegi's tyres are flagging.
Yep. That honest, I don't think he can get to the end as Capricorn Road is really wide there. Might give Swanee a chance to get him on down the hanger straight.
He needs a good exit though here, Swanee. I don't think he's got it. No, I don't think he has.
No. So at the moment, Swanee's in an Alpine sandwich.
Oh, that's a move from Oliver on the
Janeji has now come into the pits. He will now be going on to the soft tyres. And this is where he'll be getting all these positions back as much as he can. But how much time is he going to lose? That's the question. He's going to put all the way back down to last place. And probably about 10 seconds behind these guys as well. Maybe the wrong call from him. Now seeing that from Dadonis, if he has got a full track map enabled for him, he will see where Janeji has come out and he might think, okay, I might as well just go to the end now. I've got nothing to lose really now. And
Swanee at a nose yet again. These guys are just battling it out. Oliver and Tommy. Tommy went a bit wide into Cops.
It's close between MCFC and Swanee. Swanee gets a good exit. I think Swanee might get Capricorn here. Down the inside.
He does.
So they're both leaving enough room for each other. Capricorn will stay in P2.
Oliver gets around Tommy.
Janeji is 16 seconds behind 11th place. That's very unfortunate there for Janeji. He of course got about 7 laps, 8 laps to catch up as MCFC goes into the back of Swanee, hits the back of Swanee.
I think it's might be the move.
Might get him here now.
Nope, still being forced to stay behind him.
Pardon me.
Here we go.
As MCFC.
Oh, Carbonican goes wide. Oh, MC. He was right up on the side pod on the exit. Katsaikas, he might be in a position to get a podium here.
He's on the youngest tyres at the moment. They're not really catching Dadonis, so I think Dadonis would, he would definitely be going to the end now, so he might struggle a bit at the end. But we'll find out if he can actually win this Grand Prix now.
I think it's just the fact that Carbonican's doing such a good job of holding these guys up.
Dadonis is actually pulling away from Capricorn at the moment. It's now 4 seconds between the gap. A massive train at the moment for P2. All the way down, going up, all the way down to P6.
It's just so hard because no one can really make the move stick. So
We've actually got
it's
two
just...
separate battles. We've got Simon Palmer, Paul Oliver, and Tommy Gunner, and Ryan Van Doom in a battle. Simon Palmer goes a bit slow through cops. Paul Oliver's going to have a look going towards Maggers and Becker. This is Paul Oliver going to get the move done. Yes, he has. Paul Oliver has gone a bit wide, going towards Chapel. But we'll go back onto board with Capricorn and Swanee. Swanee has overtaken Capricorn.
Oh!
And Capricorn nearly goes into the back. But Cat Cycus was having a little look on MCSE, he couldn't really do much there, but now Swanee has been released. Now he'll have to try, now he has been released out of that dirty air, he's got no choice now but to try and pull away as much as he can. And maybe try and catch Dadonis if he can. 4 seconds is a gap between him and Dadonis.
Huge battle from Jim all the way to... Oh, Swanee's pulling away actually from these guys over things.
Now he has got past.
So it was just Capricorn making his car really wide.
I think
oh, yellow flag, and that
Alman.
is... Yes. Alman. Right, here we go. And now he's out on Capricorn.
Oh, let me see if he gets his 3 seconds. Here comes Capricorn on Swanee down a hanger straight. Capricorn will retake second place out of Swanee. This is helping Dadonis so much. He will hope that they'll be fighting for the rest of this race. He's just pulling away more and more. As now Swanee goes down the inside into Vale and now Club. And that's a good overtake there from Swanee.
Just ding dong, and now that's going to give Anosia the run.
Yes, it will. Oh, that was close.
They almost take each other out, the teammates.
So Williams trying to do something between these two as well. He's trying to get maybe two positions of these two.
Bumping. These guys are going ding dong with each other.
I thought MCFC and Capricorn was going to take each other out there, but now MCFC has now overtaken Capricorn.
And here comes Capsicus on Capricorn.
No.
Oh no, that was very weird braking there.
17 laps, that honest. Those tyres are now.
The Dynasty tyres will be screaming by the end of this.
Oh, are they starting to blister on that honest? No, not yet.
Oh, no, they're not. They're actually kind of looking
in
right condition.
So Capricorn is actually dropping back from MCFC now.
Maybe a bit of damage, I don't know. Sometimes you can get damage from the game, you don't even know, that's how light it is, but it feels like a lot.
So these two battles have now become into one massive battle pretty much now. The rest of the field has caught up to this battle. Got yellow flag, that's Alman.
Alman's crashed.
He's crashed out. And it's a late safety car, a very late safety car.
This is going to bring hockey right back into this.
And Janeji. This has helped them so much.
Oh, it's going to be a last lap dash.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have like 3 laps of running and that's it.
I don't think we'll have that because some guys are in the pits, isn't they?
So Dadonis will not be happy with that at all.
No, he's now going to be
pulling
under
away.
Immense pressure from Swanee.
But now Janeji and Hockey pretty much on brand new soft tyres now. So
Not what was wanted from the Adonis' perspective.
Our man has left the session. That doesn't matter. 12 cars running. We're going to have about 2 laps of green flag racing. The safety car should be in lap 24. I don't think he'll be out for long.
I can't imagine it being out for too long. Maybe get 1 or 2 laps of running.
Yeah, I think the last 3 laps it doesn't even come out at all. So I think it should be in lap 24. So pretty much this lap. Janeji should be able to catch up to the field. It might be close for Hooky. I don't think Hooky will be able to catch up to him. We've got 2 guys in the pits, Tommy Gunn and Simon Palmer. Why have they stopped? I don't think they should have stopped. I think they should have stayed out.
Maybe for a late race push on the softs.
I guess there's a risk worth taking for them. They are.
Yeah, it's
P9
minimal
and
points
P10.
for them, isn't it,
Yeah.
really? Might as well just go for it.
I think Janeji will get them both. He'll go back up to P9. The interesting factor is Hooky actually going to reach them? Penalties as well. The guys who has got penalties, that will definitely not help them, especially for the likes of Proliver, who are on 6 seconds worth of penalties. He's going to drop right down on the field after this race is finished. Same with Swanee and MCFC, they're going to drop right down. Same with Simon Palmer and Tommy Gunner and Hooky. They might all drop right back down again, just because of the penalties.
I don't think these guys are going to catch up, haven't they? Janeji will.
Yeah, Janeji would call it to catch up. I'm just very not staying on board with Hooky.
He just seems a bit too far.
I'm not too sure if Hooky will catch up. I'm not even sure if Simon Palmer and Tommy Gunner will catch up.
I think they might catch up, but it's going to be on the last corner.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There is a message.
I think the two guys had a Hooky will catch.
Oh, that's going to be close. So Simon Palmer and Tommy Gunner will catch up. I think Hooky will just get this at the very end. Yeah, Hooky has got very lucky there.
Very close.
So go on board with, well, go with that on this. And he has gone. Swanee, I think, he's kept with him. Swanee's got cold brakes
on the front left.
So here we go then, lap 25 and 26, 2 laps of this green flag racing.
And
it's pretty much a sprint race. Is there any battles? It's very late on now.
Ooh.
There is Simon Palmer having a look at Janeji.
Simon Palmer trying to double overtake. Oh, that's Janeji being hit. Oh, and that's Oliver round.
That's Oliver as well.
Oliver has gone round.
Tommy Gunner
and here comes Tommy Gunner down his side of Simon.
He's got to move done. I think that was a naughty move from Simon Palmer. He literally just forced Janeji off the track.
Right, Simon Palmer is now chasing down Tommy. He does have a little bit of a toe. So, it might be worth watching these guys.
I'm currently having a look at MCFC and Swanee. Adonis, yeah, again, it's actually pulling away.
I think the gap's closing. No, he isn't pulling away again.
Tommy Gunner 3-second time MC. So, I'm not quite sure actually. I can just have a look at the gap from the leader. So at the moment, Swanee and MCFC will finish around about P5, P6, around about that position at the moment.
The last lap.
The last lap of the Grand Prix. MCFC trying everything he can to get past Swanee. Is he going to try and go around the outside of Swanee? And he's got the move done. He's got the move done. Great move there from MCFC.
I don't think Swanee was expecting that.
Tommy Gunner, Katsaikas. What's happened to Simon Palmer?
Yellow
Simon Palmer
flag.
spun.
Right, Oliver up to an 11th.
Tommy Gunner having a good look at Ryan Van Doom trying to go around the outside. But that, he ain't going to see that. He might get a run down to Cops. Maybe not actually. No, I don't think he will.
Oh yeah, he will. This is going to be close.
So we'll go back with that honest. So he's now down the hanger straight. And he will
Here comes
somehow...
Cabrera.
So Dadonis will come through to somehow win this British Grand Prix as Tommy Gunner gets another 3-second tyre penalty. He's going to drop right down. Dadonis wins the British Grand Prix. Great win there from Dadonis. As Swanee Capricorn goes up to second, Katsaikas will finish third, Jim Traff will fourth, Swanee fifth, Ryan Van Doom sixth, Gineji will be seventh.
Drops down to 8th.
Nosia drops all the way down to 8th position with these penalties. That's what I meant with these penalties. The guys with the penalties will drop down to near the back of the grid really. Jim Trapp, it was the game's driver of the day. I don't really know who to give it to. Maybe Dadonis, he's just been dominant out there today. So, here is your results for the British Grand Prix. Dadonis wins the British Grand Prix with Capricorn in second. Katsaikas will come home in third. Jim Traff in fourth. I've never seen Jim Traff, so if it is his first race in SFR, then great job from him. Swanee in P5, Ryan Van Doom in 6th, Gineji in 7th, MCFC in 8th, Hooky in 9th, Oliver in 10th, Simon Palmer in 11th, Tommy Gunner at 12th, and your non-finishers were Owlman, VFL, Shadow Lancer, Libby, Energy Dan, Lewis, and Snellweg.
It is worth noting that Energy Dan was classed as a DNF, not a DSQ.
Yeah.
Usually, if it's a DSQ, you'd have been last. So I don't want to finish 19th.
Yeah, it's probably just a game. You know what the game's like. Would you like to invite the top 3 in for me, Fletcher?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get a photo of it. I'll add them.
Sorry for the language, by the way.
With a second to spare. Right, let's invite your top 3 now.
Head to the showroom and wait for these guys to join if they would like to. Again, it is optional if these guys would like to join. So here is Capricorn. We'll just wait for the other 2 for a few seconds before we get the interviews underway.
I sent all 3 invites. Katsaikas settings doesn't allow me to invite him.
Okay, no worries.
So I think Cabrera might be the only one.
Okie dokie. So we'll go with the Alpine car. As I'm here, Capricorn might be the only one. So we'll get these interviews underway. Capricorn, can you hear us?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Sound. So a P2 finish for you today in the Alpine. You was in a really intense battle with the likes of the Ferrari of Swanee and your teammate MCSC. Walk us through your race today, buddy.
I really should have paid more attention to my setup than what I was doing in practice, because it really was a TT setup. But with the amount of practice I did, I thought I was getting used to it, and then as soon as I went into quali, that backfired big time. Not great qualifying P13, but I ain't gonna really complain about a P2, especially considering he got P1. I think regardless if I had a good setup or not, I think Dodonis was always going to be destined to win this one. It was a brutal one though. Quite a few people spinning, getting tangled up in instants. Start of my race was quite manic.
And you had a really intense battle with Swanee and MCSC. Talk us through the battle with your teammate and Swanee. How was that for you?
Well, I want to finish ahead of both of them anyway, but yeah, I think my tyres eventually just gave out at some point when I was fighting Swanee. Realised my teammate were behind. I was like, well, with this far to go, I'm probably going to catch them with penalties anyway. So I didn't really want to hold my teammate up, because with Swanee and him having penalties, I didn't want to get in the way, because at least they were fighting for position.
Fletcher, any questions?
So I think there's about 3 or 4 safety cars, and you were really high up in most of them, usually in the top 3 or just under it. So was it your main goal to always stay out, wait for the crossover point?
Yeah, I think it was the second safety car about lap 7. Whenever I did change to the mediums, that was easily the right time. Mediums would have made it to the end anyway, and the other safety cars made it just that little bit easier to manage, because we're not driving at racing speed.
And of course we saw you, was it just you defending a lot to keep the cars behind and give your teammate the best chance to get through, or? I
was fighting hard just to keep both of them behind, to be honest, not really any particular driver.
That's all the questions from me.
Okay, and Capricorn, is it Hungary next for you? I think it's Hungary. So what are your thoughts on Hungary, and what is your aims for Hungary?
Really looking forward to it, but knowing my luck, the tracks I'm doing horrendous at, I'm either winning or getting podiums, so a track that I'm supposed to be good at. I mean, Hungary on this game is completely different to what it was last season, or on the previous game.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it, rain or shine.
Good. And that is all we have time for here today for GP4. We'll be back tomorrow for the British Grand Prix for GP3. Shadow Lancer and Macaulay will be with you for then. We'll be again back for GP4 next week for the Hungarian Grand Prix. So, yeah, goodbye everyone. Have a nice rest of the evening. We'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, goodbye.